Okay, we're live. What a day it's been. Just wait till we get some people in, see how we go. Alright, I've got the wrong glasses on. Now I just need to confirm that everybody can hear me before we go any further. If you can't hear me, I've had one technical problem after another today, so it'll be the last straw. I won't be able to be online. Can everybody hear me? Can I get some thumbs up? If people can hear me, can you please let me know you can hear me? You can hear me, thank you. Hey there, Alexandra, welcome to the room. I don't know where Mama B is. I thought she was going to help. I forgot to tell her that I was going live. I tried to go live earlier and there was bingo next door, and next door I'm in a club, so there was bingo in there, and the bingo numbers were bing, 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 and you couldn't hear a damn thing. I tried to go live on the laptop later on. The camera wasn't working. Happy New Year to everyone, for those of you joining me for the first time. Now, I've been having some talks with people that know about business and my channel, and it's been advised to me that I've been doing for 2 years now. I've been going live, doing mini paid readings and detailed paid readings, and I've been offering these free readings. So the free readings will now be a small donation. So what that means is the mini donation, Super Chat is now $10. If you want to use Super Chat, there is no mini, there's no detailed, it's just $10, 10 US dollars. If you're going to use PayPal, you have the option of mini for $7 and detailed reading for 12 US dollars, okay? So that's PayPal. Now, if you want to be on the list, there is not going to be the free list. I'm going to try this out for a while. You will still go onto the list for a yes and no, but it will no longer be free. What it will be is like whatever you donate. So you hit that Super Chat button. Now bear in mind that it is $7 US minimum on PayPal. Okay? That's for a mini reading. So if it was me and I didn't have $7 for a mini, what I do is I donate either via PayPal or Super Chat, maybe $2 US. So $2 US, $1 US, and get a reading. It has to be at least $1. Okay, so it has to be at least $1. The stream elements is coming up saying all readings are closed. I just going to need to sort that out. Anyway, I'm just trialing something because I've had a talk with business people, because this is my business and I'm trying to earn money being online. I do feel that my readings are reasonable. The fees are reasonable. So anyway, and I've actually found out that my fees are way below some of the other readers that haven't even been reading as long as I've been reading. The experience I've got that I'm giving to people. So I know there's probably a lot of you there sitting there going, oh well, looks like I'm not coming back to the channel. So we'll see how it goes. So if you do have $1 US, $2 US, you want a mini little free, not free, sorry. You want a yes and no, we're just going to see how it goes, okay? We'll see how it goes. It was advised to me that let's start off the new year, no more of this free stuff, because people pile onto my channel, get on that list for free. It's usually the same people, not that that's anything wrong with that, but yeah, it's just, this is where I'm trying to make my keep. This is my job, okay? So, in light of all of that, We're not making up a free list. I haven't got a pen and paper. So Alexandra, we're not doing the free list. With the moderators, it's a different story. With the moderators that are in my room helping me, helping do lists of people, helping me, telling me who's made a payment, what they made the payment, what their question is, the moderators will still be getting a free reading. Okay, they're the only people that will be still getting a free reading. So if you have $1, hit that super chat, and it's $1 donation. Now, I haven't set anything up just yet to do this, so we'll see how it all goes. I've just got to go to the stream elements and turn this thing off. And that's tennis in the background, in case you're wondering, guys. Yeah, I don't think there's many channels online at the moment that actually still do anything for free. What I might do is choose a day where I'll go live, and for the first half hour will be the free readings. Okay, I might do one day a week where I will do those free readings. So you'll have to be on the lookout for that. But I'm not going to, every time I come online, my time is precious. I do need to be earning money. I've only got a certain duration where I can be live here at the moment. And this is how life's changed for me at the moment. I'm going to be in this place a lot of times during the week. So I'm just turning on the PayPal thing. Yeah, so there's no point in me. I'm going to have to redo the messages on my channel. So everybody stopped talking, so I'm assuming that as soon as I said there's no more free, people have left. Hello, Samarthi, and welcome. So it looks like I might be turning this thing back off. So what I might do, instead of doing free readings while we're waiting, what I might do is star signs. So if your star sign is whatever, hey there Rhonda, it's not working too well so far. Nobody's come online that generally does any kind of payments. So I'm just explaining to everyone, Rhonda, that I'm going to take, I had some financial advice about my channel. So I'm going to try the whole no more free readings, and everybody will have to do at least $1 on either Super Chat or PayPal, up to them. So yeah, that's what's going to be now. I will have to put some more information on there. The only people getting free readings now will be my moderators. They will be the ones getting the free readings. So we sit and we wait. So the only sort of free stuff just to keep things going at the moment is, if you're in the room and you're watching me, what is your star sign? And I will look at the star sign, and that will be your reading, okay? So we'll do a mini reading on star signs. So Rhonda, you're Virgo, aren't you? We'll have a look at Rhonda. We'll do 3 Lenormand cards for Virgo. Okay, so this is for all the Virgos out there. All the Virgos out there. What's the message for Virgo at the moment? We'll see how this all works. I was a bit dubious about doing this. If this doesn't work, we'll go back to situation normal. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. All right. And let me know, what do you think about the new plan? I know the ones of you that come in and you were hoping for your little free yes and no question aren't going to be too happy about it. But we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We can always revert back if we have to. Okay, so Rhonda, the Virgos. This is for all the Virgos out there listening. What messages for Virgos? We're going to do 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. Okay, messages for Virgos. What's going on for Virgos right now? Or for the next week? Virgos. Virgos, we get, okay, we do have some sort of sneaky, sly business going on for some of you Virgos out there. This can be careful who you trust right now. It also could be telling you something's coming in quite quickly. We also have something to do with children at the moment. This could be pregnancies, this could be a new adventure, something new coming into the picture. And lastly, we have a soulmate connection going on, long-term commitment. Some of you may be having a baby. Some of you may be getting married to your soulmate connection that you've known forever. But just be wary. We do have the little sly fox sitting to try and taint whatever this is. Very nice energies there for Virgo. Bottom of the deck, what have we got? Bottom of the deck, we do have whatever efforts you've been putting in, Virgo. So Rhonda, you're the only Virgo I know that's online right now. Whatever efforts you've been putting into a relationship, a job, it's about to pay off. Also, you have an opportunity is coming your way. Something is coming your way here, so there is an opportunity arising. I can see that there's a PayPal donation at the moment. Hopefully it's not you, Rhonda. I'm hoping it's somebody paying for a reading. And then we have, it's James. It's James. James has paid for his regular uptake. So for Virgo, your final card is reaping in what you sow. This is the money, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here for Virgos. So there is some sort of money coming in at the moment. Money coming in, an opportunity there. Could be work, could be something new for Virgos, and every effort you're putting in will pay off. So everything you're starting to put in, it could be for some Virgos, you're going to win some money. So you could be winning money on something. You could be going into some sort of competition winning money. You could be putting in those extra hours at work and getting some money. But this is all about strength and growth as well for the future. So you've got new beginnings and then you've got strength and growth for Virgo. All right, so James, welcome to the room. James, I've changed everything. I've changed the format. I've done it for a couple of reasons. I've done it for advice, financial advice about my channel of how to make things grow, how to get the money flowing a bit better. I've also done it for the people that do donate, like yourself, because sometimes I've felt obligated. The people on the free list have been waiting for an hour, and I'm busy doing all of these paid readings, which I need to be doing paid readings for my job, and I've kind of felt obligated and gone back and crossed back to these free readings. There's no more free readings at the moment. The free reading list is not happening. Everybody has to donate something. So as little as $1 on Super Chat, and you will still get your yes and no with a bit of detail. And everybody that's had a reading from me knows that I don't just say the answer is yes, the answer is no. I'm always giving you extra information. So $1, $2, it's not a lot of money and it's worth it. So James, you've kicked the ball off today. Yeah, so you might be getting a bonus, Rhonda, because you're a Virgo, and that goes for your companion, Kent. Kent is Virgo as well, so he's got some sort of money coming in. I feel like the soulmate connection is you guys, and also you had that tree, that grounding, and the money pit was sitting there. Be careful of the sly fox though. Be careful of the sly fox. It could mean something quick as well, Rhonda. I should have put this phone on this thing I've got here. I wasn't too sure about using it, so I should have put this on the phone on here, so it's not looking up my nostrils down there. All right, James, what's your question? I'm going to have to put a new Stream Elements message about get a reading for as low as $1. All readings, and I'll put it on my thumbnail. Readings start at $1. No more free readings. No more free readings at the moment. Will you be able to go back to school this year? Okay, James, so I've got to use my watch for this. I've had so many technical hiccups today, James. I was supposed to be online 2 hours ago. We've had bingo next door with the numbers all called out in here. We've had the battery failing on my phone. I didn't have the battery backup. Hey there, Stephen. Yes, you may donate. Welcome back. Get your donation happening now. I don't know how long I'm going to be on, guys, so I need to get this done as quick as possible. All right, James. Will James be going back to school this year? James, get your second question up on the screen. Stephen, do your donation and then put your question on the screen, please. I've got two things running here. I've got my phone here and I've got my laptop over here. Okay, James. James, will you be going back to school this year? You look like you've got other obligations, James. The Black Sixes, you've got other obligations going on. It looks like somebody's making it difficult for you to go back to school. I do think you're going to be looking outside of your area as well. So for you to get the schooling that you want, in the school that you want, you may have to travel, because I'm seeing that you eventually will go. So yes, probably it's going to take a while. 6 weeks, 6 months, something to do with 6. And I feel like it's something to do with the school where you would get the best information and learn the best thing. It's like when I wanted to do psychology. The very best psychology schooling and university was in Victoria, which meant I would have had to fly at least once a month to be there. And I wasn't willing to do that. There was schools around me, but they weren't going to be the best of what I could have got at that time. So, and that was advice I was given from a teacher in college. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm also seeing there may be something to do with your health and well-being as well, and your current job situation as well. So I feel like it all depends on when you're going to end the job, start a new job, where that's going to be. So that's all playing a factor in you learning this year. I do think the answer is yes. Let's just get some tarots onto this. Thank you for the donation, Stephen. Thank you for that. Oh, hey there, Mama B. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to tell you that I was going live. We're not doing any free list anymore, Mama B. Everything is paid. So far we've got a whole load of donations coming in. If people want to, just donate $1, they can then have their yes or no question. But everything is no longer free at the moment. So there's no more free list, Mama B. The only people getting a free reading will be my moderators. So you'll still be getting your free reading. All right, so sorry about that, James. I'll give you an extra couple of minutes because I'm talking about other things. Show me James and going to school. Okay, we've got, you're not sure where you want to go. There's a problem with money. And yeah, you may be doing some sort of night schooling online or something like that. So I don't think you're going to go actually to a place. I think you'll start with online learning at night. So I think you're going to keep working, bring in the income. It's almost like you'll need to go back home and live with your parents if you're going to do this. That sort of thing. So I feel like there's a financial issue around you going back to school. There's a distance issue. And there's something to do with your job, James. So there's a few factors that are causing a bit of a drama. Bottom of the deck, we do have you learning and getting your skills with the King of Swords. To me, that's like you going to the top of your game. You had the Page of Swords, which is like the junior learning, and then you got the King of Swords at the bottom. So you will be learning, you will be going back to school. None of the learning cards come out in your reading, which is 4s. 4 of diamonds would be learning. So we'll just do your name again. I've got to keep these cards on something so I can pick them up. We are giving you a couple of extra minutes on this question. James, can I have your second question, please? Just James again about going back to school. Yes, you will be going back to school. There's a lot of factors involved. Money is a big issue with it. Work and money. This is you need to work, you need to go to work, but can you put enough hours in work with the schooling? Can you do both? Something will come to a sudden sharp end so that you can do the schooling. You got double 9s coming out this time. You had double 6s, double 9s. So it's 6 to 9 weeks, 6 to 9 months. that's some sort of message there. I'm just going to reset this clock for another couple of minutes. Okay. All right, James. So, James going back to school. Sorry, James, I'll have to keep focused on your thing. Okay. This is just continuation with your thing. Another donation has come in, so this is all working out well. So, Mama B, what you can do is there's no longer a free list. You must donate at least $1 via Super Chat or PayPal to get your question, your yes or no question. Other readings are the same as usual. James and school. More messages for James, please. Again with the money. This is you working money, working towards your goal. Yes, going back to school. This is you learning. There's the student. You're learning. Something may go wrong in regards to your mum, a friend, something like that. There may be some sort of family dilemma, something like that. Bottom of the deck, we have you signing your contracts, doing your deal, possible travel to where you want to learn. You're choosing between two different places. Don't get too confused in all of that. Something needs to come to an end first for you to go to school. So are you going to be learning this year? I'd say it's a yes. There's some other contributing factors there. Okay, so now we'll do a quick yes and no at the end on that question, and then we'll go straight on to your second question. Yes or no for James? 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 We have yes and being very lucky. We have yes with key to success. And then we have the bridges here. The bridges are complication. So your answer to your question is yes, because we have 2 out of 3. This is just telling you choose wisely, look at all your options, don't just go, yeah, that's it, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, there is a bridge that you're going to be crossing. You're trying to get to there's some place you're trying to get, some destination. You will get there, but yeah, there's delays there. Okay, so your second question, let me just scroll back. What's going on over here? I'm just going to open up PayPal, guys. PayPal. If you can, guys, don't put your question on PayPal anymore. Put your question here while I'm doing this, because I've got to keep logging into PayPal and it slows me up, okay? So if you've already put your question on there, that's fine, but please put your question online so my moderators can repost your question. That'll help out. Okay, so let me just log in. Whoa, okay, what's happening here? Okay, so we have James, and then we have Stephen with 2 detailed readings, and then we have Jita with a mini. Okay, all right, so that's where we're at. There's been 3 people pay. All right, so here we go. Chris is in here as well. Hey, Chris, I've taken some advice about financial situation. There is no longer free readings at the moment. It's minimum $1 through Super Chat to get a reading. Okay, so James, your second question was messages from spirit guidance right now. Okay, so general messages, what do you need to hear? There's absolutely no one here. There's one man there. There's a restaurant and stuff there. It's empty. I think there's 3 people where my husband is at the moment. And then there's 2 workers and me in a whole huge club. There's no one here. Messages for James, please. Messages for James. Messages for James. Messages for James. We'll just put a pause on the donations until I get up to Jita. So just a pause on the donations, guys. So Mama B, just say there is a pause at the moment on Chris. Can we just say that there's a pause until I get to Gita? Okay, because I do have to do the 2 readings for Stephen and then Gita, and I might be leaving after that, or my phone might die. So we'll see how we go. Okay, James, general messages. We have a new friendship trying to come in, but it's being blocked. There is a new romantic kind of connection trying to come to you. I don't know if she's known you for a while. I don't know if she's been watching you, trying to connect with you, trying to give you the signals. I feel that this woman's probably a water sign. She's probably got a child. I don't know how old this child would be. I feel this person's been in a bad relationship in the past, and you may have connected with her along the line somewhere. But if you haven't, there's definitely someone trying to come in, but they're blocked. So this is you having a lovely friendship, relationship, sexual energy, whatever, with whoever she is, but it's blocked. See how it's blocked on the outside? Complications and blocked. Communication in the wrong way. So this is not getting the messages through, not talking to the right person, not linking with the right person. Yeah, let's get more information on that for you, James. Show me what James needs to hear. What's James need to hear? What's the general guidance right now for James? It can be an argument, unfortunately, as well, James, that it can be a family argument about this particular person. She could be a relative, it could be your mum, and there could be some sort of conflict going on around that as well. So that's another way of looking at it. But let's just have another look. There's definitely someone trying to come through and connect with you in a loving way. We've got you and her talking, connecting in some way, possibly at night. So you might go out somewhere and there's a connection there at night. There is something to do with a medical issue around a female at the moment. You're going to go in a new direction this year. You're going to meet new people, probably through learning. So you doing this class, I think you're talking about learning counselling, was it? If you're going to go and learn counselling, I think that this is going to be possibly a teacher, maybe somebody that teaches somebody else. If you're going to go to a college or a university, I feel like this is some sort of learning with the 10 here. And then you make a love connection here. Now it does start as just a friendship. It may involve sex, but it does look like someone's going to try their spirit, your energy. It's trying to connect, but there's difficulties at the moment for it to connect. I have seen this person coming towards you for a while. You've kept bringing up Patty or Olivia or things like that. I feel that that might be the block. Might be the block. Show me James, what messages does he need to hear right now? I do feel this is coming through either work or study. I always kept thinking you're going to meet somebody through work, through what you do. But now you're talking about this going on this study journey, this learning journey. I feel like that's where this person's at. So it's still, you're learning to do something as a job, so it's still coming through from work. All right, here we go. More messages for James. I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on around me. You know, just seeing if my husband walks out of there, that means we're going. All right, there will be some successes coming to you, but they may be short-lived. So there will be some little bits of success, bits of things going right, but some of them will be over in a flash. So enjoy them while they're there. You also have some sort of contract, but you're confused about it. So this could be about where you're going to learn, how much it's going to cost, where the money's going to come from, where the bill's going to get paid. So just get some help with any kind of contracts, any kind of things you're going to be doing. I do think you're trying to make a plan for too many things at once, and you're getting a little bit up in your head about it. Balance will finally come back. All right, so let's just quickly do a yes and no for you, James. Hopefully that's helped you there. Yes and no for James, one more, and then we're on to Stephen. I need Stephen's question. I'll just scroll back and find it, girls, so don't worry about it. Did Rhonda go again? Is Rhonda still here, or did she have to go? Because I know she's probably getting very tired now. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock at night for her, and she's still not 100% from her big drama, her big medical drama that she went through. She's still plodding along, getting better slowly. Okay, so we'll have a look at Stephen's question next. Yes or no for James? Last messages for James. We have yes, you're travelling, you're going on a journey. We have yes, you're going to be getting the money, so you could be getting a new job. That whole thing might be somebody that admires you and wants to work with you and got a lot of work for you. The Ten of Clubs would be a lot of work. Okay, it might be nothing to do with romance, it might be a job. And you're going to be taking a chance on something new. Whatever you're taking a chance on, it pays off. You could be getting a new car or something as well. So there's something there with that. All right, Stephen, what have we got? I'll just scroll back to find the question. Let me just check PayPal again, make sure there's no more new donations. Okay, so we've got James with the double mini, that's done. Stephen with the double detail. Okay, so we're moving on to Stephen. Once I finish Stephen's, I'll see how I'm feeling. We'll do Jeter's, and then I may or may not open the donation lines again. If somebody comes in and they want to donate or they've already donated, well, that's a different story. Where is Stephen's question? There it is. 1, how does David feel about me now? He has been acting out of the closer I get to my trip. He's been acting strange. He continues to invite people over there. I offered him to go on the trip with me, and he said I was manipulating him. Ooh, okay. I don't know about this David guy. I think he's a bit of trouble. Right, so show me what's going on. What's David feel about Stephen? What's the connection between Steve and David, coming from David's point of view? What's the connection between David and Steve? Hang on, Stephen, let me just turn off that timer. I'm going to put closed, that everything's closed, because I probably will be finished after Jita. All right, let's restart this. Okay, that message won't come up anymore about payments and stuff. All right, how does David connect? What's his feelings towards Stephen right now? What's his feelings towards Stephen right now? Intuitively, what I'm getting here about this David guy, you said the closer you get to your trip away to Europe, the more he's inviting people over and he's acting a little bit weird or something, and now he's saying that you're manipulating him by saying, does he want to come with you? He might not actually want you to go, and he's not saying it, so he's thinking, I'm just going to keep inviting people over. It's like he's throwing it in your face. There's two ways of looking at this. He's either doing it because he's totally not interested, he can't wait for you to leave, and he does feel like you're manipulating everything, or he has a bit of a hesitation about that you're not going to be there, so he's showing you that he's going to have people there. Okay? So what's David feeling towards Stephen? Stephen, if you want to, you don't have to. One day, if you send me a photograph of yourself and this David, next time when you come on for a reading, I'll have that image in my mind. So just email me if you want to email me just a snapshot of this. You don't have to send me your face even, just a snapshot of his face. And then I can look and see if I pick up something the next time you have a reading, okay? Not today, next week, next month, whenever. All right, here we go. David. We're just going to look at David. D-A-V-I-D, D-A-V-I-D. Now I did set this for 10, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right, here we go. Let's see. How does he feel? How does he connect to you? Very pissed off. This is the wrong crowd at the wrong time. This is somebody that's up in their head. Very angry for some reason. He's angry at you for some reason. This would represent overseas and travelling and everything like that. It can represent the little boy that needs to grow up. There's some female here. Now she's connected to him. We got mother and son, brother and sister. This is some sort of connection here. Usually it would be a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, ex-wife, whatever, child, whatever. But yeah, she's got some sort of influence as to why he's acting the way he's acting. And also we got this, he feels like some sort of irresponsibility coming from your part. So if you said, oh, why are you acting like this? He'll say, well, you did this. You put this on me, so this is how I'm reacting to you. So it's like he's shifting blame. He's shifting blame. So if something shitty's going on in his life, he's shifting blame onto you. Okay, so he may have fear. The spades can represent somebody, especially with the head card there, that takes me to his head. It can represent somebody that's getting very dark place inside of his head. I don't know if when you two came together and moved in together and all of that, whether you said you'd always be there and he was going through something and you helped him overcome that, whatever it was, and now he feels like you're darting off to Europe. Because I remember you said that he said, when you were saying about not going there, oh, are you scared that you're going to get bashed up or something over in Europe, or it was like he was trying to plant that in your head that that thing could happen. And when he's calling you manipulative, I'm feeling like my spirit's telling me it's reversed, that he's actually manipulating you. So let's see what else we've got. This is quite good. How does he feel about you? What's going on for him? The first section of cards, very black, very bleak. I've explained that. It can represent that he's been taking something. He may be taking uppers, downers, he may be drinking. So that can be somebody using something, somebody that's gambling, somebody that's in the wrong crowd. This here is very nice. This is somebody apologetic, feels like he should apologise, kiss and make up kind of thing. This is somebody wanting to go on a journey. Again, we have a female energy here. This time she is somebody that represents somebody sharp and cold, bitchy kind of thing. It can be that he's acting like a bitch. He's being a male version of a bitch. Sorry if that offends anybody, me using that word. This is jealousy, Stephen. This is jealousy. This is jealousy about your journey, what you're doing. This is somebody that's sitting at home, getting a bit frustrated with everything. This is somebody that's trying to push somebody out. So I don't know if he's trying to push you out, or he feels like he's being left out or something. I mean, you've said, would he like to come with you? And then he turns around and says you're manipulating him. So I can see you're trying to work him out. I'm going to see what advice to you about how to handle him instead of looking at what's going on for him. But that's what I'm getting about him. Let's just get more information here. Show me how David connects. So on the one hand, he connects on a good level. Yous are both on a similar journey. Yous have both got things in the future that you want that are very accommodating, very similar, very nice. On the other hand, we've got manipulation, we've got depression or anxiety or stress and anger. So, okay, let's see. I'm wondering where the other person you asked about, where are they now? What was his name? I kept calling him Leonard, and it was Leonard or something. That seems to have caused a ruckus between you and him. All right. Show me more about this connection between Stephen and David. Good night, Rhonda. I see that Rhonda said good night before. Oh, sorry, I'm scrolled back, aren't I? Okay. How's he feeling? He doesn't know what to feel. That's his mind. Ace of Swords upside down. Aces take me to a person's head. This is very dark thoughts. This is angry, pissed off energy, depression. He doesn't know what to make of something. So while you're trying to work out what's going on in his head, he's trying to work out what's going on with you. And he's feeling manipulated, pushed, whatever. This here is single energy. So how is he connected to you? He's showing me he's connected to you in friendship, in companionship, almost like family, joined to you. It can be sexual energy as well and desire. But this here is showing me somebody that wants to present themselves as, I'm a single person, you can't tell me what to do. If I want to have these people here, I'm going to do it. If you don't like it, bad luck, I pay the rent here too. It's that sort of thing. And sorry I keep doing this, I should have curled it back and sprayed it to keep it off my face. All right, let's do from the bottom of the deck. And then I'm going to shuffle and see what the thing is. How are we going for time? This is not wanting to look at the bigger picture. Where are you going to be this time next year with him? Where are you going to be in 5 years from now? I think they're setting up the room behind me and I may have to shut down. We've got a female energy coming out again. There's a mothering energy coming out. There's a learning curve here. I feel that this David guy is in your life to teach you something. To teach you what it is you really want in life and to teach him as well. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing there. And the other question that you're asking just come up on the screen, and it's funny because I just mentioned that Leonard or whatever his name is, and I can just see your question come up on my screen and it's gone again. I don't know what the question was, I just seen his name. All right, let's just do a couple of these. More messages about... Oh, this is yes and no, sorry, Stephen. 2 yes and no's that you've got, or just messages. It doesn't matter whether you've got yes and no. This is just to finish it off. The buzzer's been going. And I'm still focused on David and you, the connection between the two of you. So hopefully that's helped you and that's made some sense to you. Let me just scroll down to see what's being said. Yeah, guys, close the room now. I'm going to do Stephen's second question, then Jeeta's question, and I think I'll just shut down for the day. It's just been a hell of a day. Things just not working. Here we go, Stephen. 2 questions or just messages to finish off your first reading. We have maybe, we have definitely no, and then we have yes. So your messages are caring connection. Who is this caring connection with? Is it talking about looking after yourself, caring about your own feelings and your own self, and maybe just giving this a break? We've got the broken heart. Who's getting broken-hearted here? And your other message is take the blindfold off. This woman's blindfolded. She's standing there trying to make justice, trying to make balance happen, but she's blindfolded doing it. So it's like you can't have a relationship when one person's doing everything. If he's stepping back and he's doing his own thing, maybe it's time to speed up this trip to Europe, take a break from that, and see where you are when you come back. Maybe. Bottom of the deck, your second question and messages are yes. It's a card of blossoming abundance. Yes, this is value. This is all about money, value, job, work, and it can be what do you value personally. And we've got balance, which is maybe. So your first question is not answered. It's yes, no, and maybe. Your second question is definitely a yes. You need to find what balances you out. Okay, so that's your final message on the first reading. I'm just going to have a drink and then reset the clock for your second one. How does David feel about Leonard now? He tried to stay over with his brother last week, and I said I was sick. I think that caused a problem. See, when I was doing the first reading, I didn't see your second question. And I straight away was getting a little voice in my head saying, this Leonard guy has caused this problem. So I wish I'd seen that question first, because I feel that that's where your energies came from. You saying you weren't feeling well, fair enough, you don't feel well. And then he's felt like you're just telling lies, or, you just don't want him there. So, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look how he feels about this Leonard guy. Is it Leonard? Leandro, sorry, Leandro. Like I said, I always get it wrong. Okay. If you notice, I don't wait till the timer goes off now. I do the yes and no before the timer, just when the timer is about to go off. What I've done is, instead of setting it for 8 minutes and then when it goes off, then wrapping it up and doing the thing, I've set it for the full 10. So here we go. How does this David related to Stephen, how does he feel about Leandro? How does David now, what's the feeling, what's the connection between him and Leandro? We're going to do the same thing. 2 sets of David's name, D-A-V-I-D. D-A-V-I-D. V-I-D. And if you can hear that, guys, I'm in a club, and that is the tennis on a massive screen above my head. But there's nobody in here. All right. How does he feel about him? You're not probably going to like this. First card out was the Ten of Hearts. Now, that is, he feels like he's his kind of person. He likes being in crowds with him. He likes possibly doing some sort of sport with him, something. He also sometimes doesn't like to talk to him at home. He likes to shut him out when he wants to shut him out. But this here is like a father-son energy or brother energy. I'm not seeing sexual energy, so that might make you feel better. But I'm seeing like the two of them match for some reason, like with what sport they do or what work they do, or if they both like the same music, or maybe they both play a guitar or sing, or so there is some sort of connection where this can be two people going to the same church together. You know what I mean? Like they've got some sort of connection here, but they come out like brothers or father and son. And there is a good sort of this, he's got some sort of love thing there, but it's more of a, they make him happy. Makes him happy, makes him laugh. That's what it is. This here is some sort of aversion to him at the same time. So that can be, he's teaching him some sort of lesson. Now, the second lot of cards on him are the opposite. How does he feel about him? What's the connection there? There is this, which is usually two people in a relationship. So there is that. There is some sort of feeling obligated, feeling like there is a connection there. He owes him, or maybe Leandro feels this with him. I don't know. But the rest of the cards are showing me anger, frustration, and doesn't fit together. So he's very upside down with him. I mean, this week he could be his best buddy. He wants him around. He loves it. The next week he's blocking him and he doesn't want to talk to him. So he's very chalk and cheese with Leandro. There is an anger there. I don't know if Leandro drinks a lot, does some drugs, uppers, downers, pot. The black 8 can mean that there is a connection that way. So this is showing me a happy connection, a good connection. This is showing me a bad connection. So he's in two minds, salt and pepper with him. The first thing I was feeling was he gets something out of him. So I don't know if there's some sort of financial connection or if there is drugs and things. Yeah, so the first reading, oh, you mean the first reading about how he feels towards you. Yours was a different kettle of fish. With him, it's, on the one hand, it's showing me a love bond, a connection, and on the other hand, it's showing me a hatred or a separation between two people where they don't fit. So one section of the cards for David is showing that he feels like, oh, we like the same sport, or we go for the same soccer team or the same baseball team. We went to the same school, or our parents know each other, or there's a connection. On the other hand, it's showing me, oh, look, I totally hate when he does that. I can't stand him. There's no desire there. The good news was there was no threes. Threes is sexual desire and energy. That didn't come out right now. There was a two, but the two was coming from one side. So I don't know if that's Leandro feels that he could be something with him, or whether David's thinking he could be something with him. But it's on and off between the two of them. It's hot and cold. Oh, they do share a work thing. Okay, they share a work thing. That would represented by the eights. Eights is work, money. Is one of them higher on the ladder with work, like boss and understudy? You know how I was saying like father, son, or brothers? That can be when you're at work, that he's the boss and he's below him. Like they're not on par with each other when it comes to that sort of thing. Okay, let's see David's connection. I just seen the flirt. The flirt card was flipped. The Knight of Wands was flipped here when I'm asking how he feels towards him. He feels that he's a flirt. How does Leandro and that connect with David? What's David's feelings towards him, not the other way around? How does David currently feel towards Leandro? Okay, here we go. Top and bottom will do. Okay, now this is upside down. This is rushed energy, made a mistake. You know, like, oops, I shouldn't have said that, shouldn't have done that. So it feels like it's a rushed energy, like going down the wrong track. Okay, an accident waiting to happen. I'm just checking who's leaving at the moment. Five of Swords, he wants to walk away, but he doesn't. This is like trying to keep an emotional detachment there, not getting too involved there. And the Queen coming out again. Who the hell is this female energy? It could just simply mean that he feels that Leandro gives off a feminine vibe, or David does. There's a feminine vibe there. It may be that. But there's, for some reason, this Queen keeps coming out in this reading. Bottom of the deck, learning. He can learn something from him. Queen again, Queen of Hearts, which is usually caring, companion, trying to look after each other. But then we've got the Death card. We've got something that's done, something that's over. So he's got very up and down connection to him. So this week, well, last week was it? Last week he wanted him to come over with his brother or something and everybody stay. And you said you weren't well. So he wanted him there, and then he's, to me it's like a child going, oh, you won't let them be here, I'm pissed off at you now. And so he's carried it on. Then the next week it could be where he doesn't want him around, and then he changes his tune and goes, oh, that Leandro, he did blah, 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 you know. And it's like where he's talking shit about him. So I don't know if he talks to some female about him and he talks shit about him, and then to his face, because it's almost like somebody being two-faced to this guy. That he presents that, oh, he's his buddy and they like each other and they work together, whatever. But then behind his back, he's telling her, oh, I'm just doing this to piss Stephen off. So he may be manipulating him and using him to piss you off. That's another way of looking at it. Okay, what do we got? Leandro is the feminine one, but I think it's his mum, and Leandro asked him to come over after Leandro texted me, and I didn't respond. It sounds like these two characters are playing you like a pawn in a chess game. If Leandro can get your attention, then he leaves David alone. If he can't get your attention, he gets David. And if David doesn't get what he wants, then he uses that against you. It's like you're a pawn in these two characters' games and you're swinging between the two of them. Because I literally seen that in my mind then, where you're like on a swing going from this side to that side with the two of them. Okay, so how much time? Okay, it's time for the yes and no. We'll do yes and no and messages on your final call. And thank you for the payment today. I don't know if you were here when I upped the payment. I haven't checked what your payment was. I just knew it was a double payment, but the payments are no longer $11 for the detail. They are $12. I put it up by $1 because of inflation and everything that's going on here. And there's no longer a free list interfering in what I'm doing. The free list now, they will have to do a donation $1 and up on that super chat thing. So yeah, and that $1 I will get 28% taken off that, and I will get it 2 months after it's paid. So go figure. All right, yes and no, 2 questions. Here we go. Good luck. Final cards. First ones are the moon, which is maybe, wait. The secrets, which is no. It's hidden and lies. And then there's a yes. So we've got a maybe, yes, and a no. No answer. You're being told that something you're applying for, it's going to come through. You're being told you need to wait, sit back and wait. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't make a decision overnight like that. And also, secrets might be coming out soon. Some sort of secret being revealed. Can be somebody secretly desiring, it can be somebody said something to the wrong person. I was told something recently that when something's going on behind closed doors, eventually it comes out of the woodwork. It might come out next week, next year, 10 years time, but eventually it comes out. Second question, I was supposed to do it from the bottom, but we'll reshuffle and take it from the top. Okay, we've got opportunity, maybe. We've got stubborn, no. And we've got coffin, which is no. This is more of a maybe no. This is all about secrets, getting to the bottom of something. There's something to be known, you're going to find out. This is more or less like the moon in the tarot. So this is like you might never really find out and get to the bottom of it. Also, someone's just being stubborn and pig-headed. It could be you yourself that you're saying, I'm determined to do this, I want it this way, but yeah, there's something to do with stubborn. It also can mean cut that anchor that's dragging you back, Stephen. And lastly, like I said, you've got door to opportunity. You can keep doing what you're doing and you're going around and around in a circle, or you can take on something different and try something else. Because what you're doing at the moment is taking you round and round in a circle. All right, that's you, Stephen. Thank you so much again for your donation, and thank you for coming back to the channel and doing donation. All right, and Stephen, can you please put the word out to your colleagues, your friends, and that goes for everybody in the room. If you know one person that would like to come to my channel, get a detailed reading, a mini reading, let them know I'm here, get them to subscribe, and let them know when I'm online. Yeah, so that'd be really, really good. Thank you. All right, lastly for the day, and then I'm going to close up, because I have been online for how long? How long have I been online? Doesn't show me. Nearly an hour. Yeah, I was planning on an hour because I don't know when this phone's going to die. All right, so we got Jita. Jita wants to know Najal's feelings about you now. Welcome back, Jita. So Jita, I don't know what you paid either, but if yous weren't here before, the payments have gone up because yous are regular guys. So it's no longer 6 and 11, it's now 7 and 12. And if yous are using Super Chat, which I don't think you guys do, if you're ever using Super Chat is a standard $10 no matter what. And it's always 7-minute readings or a little bit more. But the 10-minute readings are now $12. They're usually $20, by the way, guys. When you do a private one-on-one with me, it's $2 a minute, basically. Minimum readings are half hour, if you're ever wanting a private read. Okay, what does Najal feel towards Jita? Here we go, Jita. Good luck. Okay, first up, this is you. We won't spend much time on you. We'll get to Najal. You're wanting long-term commitment. Discussions are on and off, trying to work out what to do. Be wary of listening to gossip and other people's opinions. Base it on what your own opinions are. You're trying to move forward with this and make plans with what you want to do. With him, we've got feeling like he's been pushed in a direction he doesn't want to go in. Listening to gossip. We have sharp and unexpected sort of information coming in. What have we got? 3 more cards. We do have the loving energy here, so there is a loving energy. We do have more loving energy. And then we have this depression, sadness, withdrawal. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I'm just going to put these down because it's too difficult. What am I feeling here? This person does love you. They do think about you with loving thoughts. They're either trapped at the moment. They're trapped with their job. They're trapped with what other people think. They're trapped with the past. This can be the past has caught up to them and they're just not liking where the journey's going. Whereas you're planning your future ahead and you have bright ideas about what you want to do. This is where somebody feels somebody else is telling me what to do or somebody changed my journey. This can be gossip and lies going on around this person, influencing him, possibly in a negative way. But then when he's beside you, he has this red energy, which is positive. Okay, so red energy. So he does have thoughts of love for you. I actually flipped that upside down. It was upright, so don't worry about that. It is upright. This is nice. This is nice. This can represent someone committed, somebody that wants to be single. So he may be struggling with whether he wants to be in a relationship or whether he just wants to have some sort of connection. You are not in communication. Well, this is where he's at. But internally he thinks of this. Because I wondered why this come out. This is single energy. This is somebody doing the single energy. And this is somebody frustrated with where their life's going. It can be showing me that he's doing a lot of work and earning money at the moment as well, totally different energy. But when he thinks about you, when he's at home, sitting at home by himself, this is somebody at home by themselves, he thinks of you, he has thoughts of love about you. So it can be daydreaming, can be thinking about what you used to have. But this can be, I'm picking up on stubborn energy with this, where somebody's like, they're going to pick up the phone and call you. No. I do feel there is influence around him to keep you two apart for some reason. I'm just going to go with the bottom of the deck now and do his name one more time. Okay, so the King and the Queen are looking opposite directions with each other. I was going to say that if you didn't tell me there's no communication, I was going to say this is the wrong communication, or this is negative communication, or somebody's just not listening. But you said you're not in communication. He thinks that you're going on your own journey and moving forward anyway, because this has come out again with you. You had a red 7 before, you got a red 7 again. So he feels when he thinks about you that you've just moved on, you're doing your thing. He feels that you're being successful with your life and what you're doing. Over here, this is a person refusing to talk. 5 is somebody speaking. Black 5s are somebody not speaking. So red 5s is truth and speaking and getting it out there. Anyway, I've just seen a message come up on the screen. Anyway, so let's do the other cards because the buzz is going. So I do think he thinks about you with love, but I also think he's got a stubborn streak in him and also possibly influence around him to leave you alone. But he also sees that you're already moved, going on your journey, possibly got somebody else in your life or somebody you're interacting with. So I feel like he does have this stubborn energy with that Four of Spades. That's somebody sitting at home, closing the door, don't want to talk. It can be a healing thing too, where he's trying to just move forward, but he feels like he's not moving forward. He had the black sevens, you had the red sevens. Red sevens is you will move forward, he won't. He's refusing. He's tied to the past with you at the moment. All right, so let's see. Just think about a yes or no question to finish off this reading. I will talk to you in a minute, light worker. I'm about to go offline. There is no more free readings on my channel as of today. I'm not doing free lists anymore. It's going to be minimum $1 super chat donation to get a yes and no from now on, with a little bit of detail. But the other readings will be the same as usual, and the super chat donations are $10 for a detailed reading. I'm not doing any more today though. I don't want to do any more detailed ones. I need to finish up right now. I will try and get back online earlier tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be at home tomorrow, but I don't think so. If I'm here again tomorrow, I should get online a lot earlier than this, put it that way. You want to do just a quick mini, it's $1 and up. Of course, if you pay for a mini reading, I don't want super chat money for a mini. I'd rather PayPal. So if you're going to use super chat and you do want a mini, I'll give you an exception today. The super chat mini readings are normally $8. So if you pay $10, you're getting more than that. So I'd rather not. But if you just want to do a $1, $2 donation or something like that, hang on a sec. Aren't you the person that paid me that big donation for my car? I'll do a yes or no for you. That's you, isn't it? You're the one that did that donation the other day. Oh, sorry, Jeeta. Let's just do Jeeta's yes or no. And last messages. Sorry, Jeeta. Here we go. Oh, you got the sun. Something beautiful is coming. That's a yes. You've got you need to sit back and observe. It's the tower, but it's not the tower of disaster like the tarot. This is where you observe, you watch. You've got to sit back and watch right now. And that's a maybe. And then you've got a no. So your question can't be answered. Bottom of the deck, we've got a yes. I'm going to give you a yes because of the wishing well is at the bottom, wishes coming true, and the sun. Two of probably the best in the deck. So some of your wishes are going to finally be fulfilled. You need to observe at this time. You're being told to sit back and watch what's going on. Who's saying what, who's where, all of that sort of thing. All right, so that person, light worker, let me just check my stream elements. Because it shows me on Stream Elements who paid me. Oh no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was Silence Within. No, cancel that. It was Silence Within, not Light Worker. Oh, thank you, Mama B. Thank you, Mama B. You're on the ball. Yeah, it was Silence Within that did those donations, not... I thought it was Light Worker because I think they got a similar picture. Anyway, guys, that's it. We're done. We'll see how we go next time I go live with this no more freebies. Really, Chris, I told everybody that I've been talking to somebody about the financial situation when I'm online. I got a bit of financial advice from somebody, it was suggested to me that it's been 2 years of giving out these free readings, and so from now on, it'll be, you've got to donate that $1 or $2 to get that yes and no question answered. I do know a lot of readers that are online that do that. And also I'll think about that maybe once a week where I'll do a half hour where we'll still do that free list. But if they don't get done in that half hour because people start paying, it's just, that's the luck of the draw. So if you get online and nobody's paying, and you get your question answered on that one day, good for you. If you don't, you'll have to pay. But I'm no longer going to stress myself out and try and do reading and then get the free list done, because, I'm not going to do that anymore. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm packing everything up, so thank you for watching. What's going on here? Jida, really, Chris. All right, we're all done. Mama B, as usual, put your question across in WhatsApp when I get home or tomorrow morning or whatever. Tomorrow I'll get it done. Okay, so whatever your question is, the only free readings I'm doing now, Chris, are my moderators, and only the moderators who actually help me. Because I have had moderators come online and just not do anything. So, but Mama B's always a big help, as are you, Chris. So if you've got a little mini yes or no question you want, just put it across in WhatsApp. All right, guys, I'm out of here. So how do I turn this thing off? All right, bye-bye.